This Liberty Sports Update is brought to you by Beacon Credit Union.
All right, it's time now for an update on the Lady Flames tennis team, and for that, we check in now with the head coach, Jeff Maren. And coming off a very successful season, Coach, you shared the ASUN regular season championship. You went 6-1 in the conference, 15 wins overall. No place to go but up from here, I would think, as you head into the summer months and prepare for the fall. How has the preparation gone?
It's been good. We've had a good summer. We've had quite a few girls that have been here this summer to train, and we always appreciate that when they take their time to do that. And so we know that even whether they're here or someplace else, they've been working really hard. And I think the future is bright for this new group of girls that are coming in.
Yeah, we're going to talk about some of the new recruits here in just a bit. 13th ranked mid-major recruiting class in the entire country. But let's talk about a rising senior, Kalani Soli, first, who won 4 medals at the 2019 Pacific Games and set a record for her country. We were just talking about her before we came on here. How special has she been to this program?
Well, she's been amazing. I mean, it almost seemed like she hardly lost a match in the spring, and really has helped us to secure points every time we go out to play an opponent, play a team, and then just her work ethic. As soon as the season was over, she took a few weeks off and then was right back at it and practicing and competing and for her country and as well as representing us. And so she's just done a super job of showing the rest of the girls what it takes to be successful in tennis.
How poised is she to have a special senior year?
I think something really special is going to happen this year. I really do. I think that she has the opportunity to not only do really well in our conference again, but in terms of achieving national rankings and upsetting players that people may not think she would upset. I really think those things are in store for her.
Do you factor that in when you put together a schedule, thinking about putting your players in the best position to succeed and achieve those national rankings and those things?
I do, and I always schedule a year ahead of time, at least a year ahead of time, and so I'm thinking about that and projecting a little bit. So when I knew Kalani was joining us, I knew what kind of player she was, and so I was scheduling when she was arriving for this coming year. And yes, I do look at the types of opponents that might help her as well as the rest of the team to have success not only in our conference and locally and regionally, but also nationally.
Well, let's talk about some of the newcomers that are coming in here as well. Casey Lee Emery from California, Cal State Fullerton transfer, and also Esther Lovato, a couple of 5-star recruits coming into this class, and then you've got a number of others as well. How excited are you for these newcomers?
Well, I'm really excited. I saw Esther actually just this past week. I was in San Diego and she was competing and watched her play a little bit, and so excited for what she's going to bring to the table. She's had a great junior career coming out of Texas. Texas is one of the top junior states to be able to compete in, and she did really well there. She's one of their top 10 players for many years in that state. And also Casey Lee's just had an outstanding career as a junior player and also competing in college. She's transferring in. So they are going to bring a wealth of experience in terms of competition. Casey Lee, already having 2 years under her belt, is going to bring a lot of maturity to our team, being a young team. So they're going to really help us to grow, for sure.
Is this the best recruiting class you've had since you've been here?
I think so.
As good as any?
At least as good. I think also because it's a large class, too. We have 6 new girls coming in. But I think just in terms of what these girls have accomplished leading up to joining us, yeah, it's probably right up there.
Well, also looking at some of the academic achievements for your team as well. ITA All-Academic Team Award for the 7th straight year. I feel like every single day I'm looking and seeing something about Liberty women's tennis dominating in the classroom. How much of an emphasis do you put on that with your team?
Well, we want to be successful not just on the tennis court. We want to be successful academically. We also want to be successful in the community and to be able to give back as well. So we're really trying to have well-rounded individuals on our team. The academic side is a big part of that. We know that the most important thing for these players is to get a great education and to be able to prepare themselves for life after college. Some of our girls want to play Pro Tour on the Pro Tour, and that's great. But even the Pro Tour doesn't last forever. So this is really important that they're able to get the education that they need to get. And our girls really strive really hard to maximize their time here in the classroom.
School's starting back up here really soon. What's next for the team?
Well, they're rolling in. They're starting to roll in, and first couple of days of next week, we'll start to see them more. And we've got a few things in store for them, just as far as some team building things and some meetings, and then we'll get them all together for practice that first week of school. So can't wait to get out here.
All right, Coach, appreciate the time. Wish you continued success here coming up for the 1920 season.
Thank you very much.
That's the head coach of the Lady Flames tennis team, Jeff Maren. My name is Nick Pierce for the Liberty Flames Sports Network.